Jacobson, Marketing Artfully. So today I'm going to talk about how to use your own account explorer to figure out things about your Pinterest account. And this is my business to business account. And what you can see immediately is your keyword ranking performance. So I have 30 in the top 25 new ones. Ooh, I lost a ton of them. So that's fine. That'll happen. But what I love is I have started redoing some of my real estate marketing posts from years ago. And it appears, look, see, oh, that's updated when it was updated. But this will tell you what pin this is. That is an old pin. And so, actually, that's the pin from the post. Let's see, does it tell us when it was pinned? See more pin stats. I think this is just an old post. I'm sure there's a way I could go find it out. Ooh, I could look it up. So let's go grab the pin link. We're going to open up another window in Pinclicks. Pin stats is what we want for that. We're going to paste this in. And this was created 6 years ago. So that is a top ranking pin that was created 6 years ago by Amanda. So that tells me, so how do you use that in a actual way to get more traffic from Pinterest, right? So for me, that means that I should, because this is a top pin, I should go in and update the blog post and then make more pins for that. It also tells me that my account's very strong for real estate marketing, but it's starting to grow for Make Money Online for Women, right? And then right in here, free printable wall art, this is a really much higher volume than all these other little ones that are business to business. But you really want to know how this fits into your own business model, because the funny thing is that on my website for my online ads, free printable wall art has a much lower RPM, meaning revenue per 1,000 views, than some of these other things. So Money Making Ideas has a high volume, and I could definitely make more money on it per 1,000 views than I could by doing more wall art. And that's the kind of consideration you need to have in your own Pinterest account and in your own revenue sources, right? So let's go ahead and look at pins. So this is going by the created date. So for me, because all of these take forever to do, that's not as helpful to me as, knowing what's going on with my boards. Okay, so goal setting is doing well. Art journal is from back when I used to pin my business to consumer stuff. Side hustles, self-confidence in women. So this tells me the boards that I could be focusing on to create new content for that will have a little boost already. Because the board is strong, then when you pin something that matches that, it's going to help it get out into the Pinterest ecosystem faster, right? And then let's look at my links and see which ones are doing good. That's just for my main site. I don't know why there's so many pins for my main site, but God bless. This is inspirational quotes for business. I have 54 pins for it. Now, when you see 54 pins for it, you think, gosh, I used to pin that a lot. And that is true, right? Back in the day, we used to be able to repin our stuff over and over and over again. But that's also other people who are pinning it, not just me. This marketing holiday dates and hashtags is a really good post with a really good freebie. So I'm assuming that one probably, yeah, it has a ton of saves. It has 1,400 saves. This one is a different pin for that, right? And that one has 37,000 saves. So that shows you that that is a really good, I mean, like it eclipses everything. That was a post I spent a lot of time on. I spent a lot of time doing freebies and getting the freebies right, and I backlinked to it from a lot of my other posts. So to me, that's a real winner. And what it also tells me is I need to go make some new pins for it so that I can get it back into the Pinterest ecosystem. You can't rely on all your old pins and boards. A lot of times what you want to do is find things that you're already ranking for in these keywords and then try to find similar things you can rank for. Not exactly the same thing over and over again, but related topics that you can write pins for. And eventually, as you put those onto your boards, you make your board stronger, all the little boats will rise at once and you'll become a content expert for that kind of thing on Pinterest. So hopefully that helps. Tara Jacobson, Marketing Artfully.